Ladies and gentlemen, the temperature was above 15 degrees Fahrenheit for once a few days ago, so we took the time to put a door on this barn that has not had one for 2, 3 years now, something like that. With how rudely cold it's been this winter, you have to take any chance you get when the temperature is above zero. It was negative 22 yesterday morning. This morning it was negative 10, so anything above 15, and it dang near feels like t-shirt weather. And you take advantage of any sunshine you can get. Aside from the cold, it has been quite busy. Been doing a lot of super trucking. Been working out quite a few deals on the business side of things. Some exciting stuff coming up. Uh, been working on my Class A CDL, commercial driver's license, so that hopefully be done by early spring on that. And then, of course, there's my time spent with the fire department, and then with the being on the town board. Not enough hours in the day, as they say. And of course, I'm once again down with the sickness because why not? At least this time it's of the head cold variety, so there's that. The snow hasn't been so bad this winter. The snow, I like winter as long as there's snow. I'm not a fan of winter when there's no snow. You gotta have the snow to make it look and feel like winter. The problem is the cold. At this point, I feel like we're like honorary Alaskans. It's been below zero for like 2 months now, and that is just nothing's enjoyable when it's this cold. It's just been one of those winters that feels like it's been long enough to be 2 winters worth. Yeah, it'll warm up eventually, and as they say, you can't appreciate the nice times without having the rough times. Hopefully, though, for our friends down south, it has warmed back up. I know they're not accustomed to these cooler temperatures, and it was causing quite a bit of mayhem. All right. I digress. So, anyways, about this door, it was a little too short. I'm 6 feet tall, and you could see it was obviously I had to duck to get in there. So we raised the height up a little bit, um, did a rough framing on it, and now we're just doing a rough. I mean, and literally this is all rough cut lumber. So we're putting in a rough door. This stuff's still green, so it's also going to shrink as it dries. But that's a good thing. I made this a little tight, which definitely isn't a bad thing. I mean, this hemlock and that, once it dries, it shrinks quite a bit. So really, you don't want your hole to be too loose for the wood that you're working with. It can lead to some serious disappointment for all the parties involved. But yeah, so here it is with a little kerfuckulation. There is the door. It's going to be good enough for now. I got to do a little adjustment in the spring. So until next time, have a good one.